the Honourable Minister, accompanied by
and when centers of excellence start not only associating themselves, when they have been centers of excellence earlier, but when they take on a Swachhta dimension and start providing the highest of academic rigor, undertaking this venture will serve as an encouragement to others similarly placed to follow suit and join this noble process. Some of the actions question, because I have had the privilege of being associated with this ministry for 5 years, how much construction and demolition waste do we produce? And I was given a figure, I don't know whether I got it right. Delhi itself is about 6,000 tons per day. It's an astounding figure. The Prime Minister followed it up when he became Chief Minister of Gujarat. But you know, when he assumed responsibility in Delhi, our waste processing was still only 14%.
A kind of objective कि जब हम महात्मा गांधी की 150th बर्थ एनिवर्सरी मनाएंगे 2 अक्टूबर 2019 में, the country should be open defecation free, शौच मुक्त। हमने पूरी कोशिश की और मैं समझता हूं कि वेरी हाई नंबर ऑफ अर्बन लोकल बॉडीज जो हमारे यहाँ कितनी 4000 सेंट्रल एलोकेशन है। आप अपनी योजना बनाइए और आपको अगर कोई टेक्निकल हैंड होल्डिंग की किसी किस्म की भी जरूरत है तो मेरे जो कॉलीग्स हैं मंत्रालय में, जो हमारा नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ अर्बन अफेयर्स है, या हमारे जो बाकी इस एरिया में, तो आप देखिए देयर आर नाउ 30 startups we are talking about, but there are hundreds of consultants also.
We need to segregate. Now, if you do good segregation, the question that I would ask is, why would you burn the waste? You would actually then end up with talking about biomethanation, composting, every other way in which you could actually take the wet waste. And all our cities, other than Mumbai, Delhi, and utilizing the waste. The best cities that we have learned from are the cities which have involved the informal self-help groups in the waste management business, given them respect, given the kabadiwala a space to be able to recycle, reuse. Second principle. Third principle that comes out very clearly is that we have to do better with dry waste. And here, Manojji, I hope you will use your good offices also, because plastic is a big issue. And plastic will require us to go...
Problem. I realize that we have to do a lot in making our cities clean, garbage free. So the last year, while preparing the policy note, we have the system of drafting policy note there, where we articulate the policies of the department and place it before the Legislative Assembly. So that time one of the major theme of our policy note during discussion deliberations with various stakeholders, that the state has to do a lot more.
Pretty close. So not only are you talking about inland pollution, but also river and then of course marine pollution. So the other is this characterization of waste. Everybody knows it. This is from a very recent study, and this is what comes to you at your secondary collection points, or your to the ULB, whichever. Largely organic, ranging between I think 68 to 43. So to think of it as a lung for your city.
The local bodies to investigate and analyze all the old open dump site and analyze their potential to be biomined and bioremediated and take necessary action for it. However, in the past 3 decades, and we have been listening about it in the first session itself, that there is a mismanagement of waste and they react together. There is certain biochemical reactions due to which these dump sites are now acting as so-called the pollution hubs, which is deteriorating the environmental health, polluting the land, water and soil, and also causing a lot of greenhouse gas emission. So if you look at the status of dump site remediation in India, the state which is having maximum number of dump sites is Uttar Pradesh, followed by
operations. Now, as I mentioned, we actually work across the waste value chain. We work at the upstream stage, midstream stage and downstream stage. And here we look at all the steps and stages of the solid waste value chain. Now, as Meena sir mentioned at the start of this panel discussion, that India has more than 3,000 legacy dump sites, and we are looking at legacy waste of around 160 million metric tons. With that as a background, the IFC team actually did a study on biomining, wherein we looked at.
In Valaswa, it was about 62 meters. This is the maximum height, varying from 0 to 62. At Gazipur, it was 65 meters. And the legacy waste quantity was 60 lakh ton, 80 lakh ton and 140 lakh ton respectively. Friend, these are the pictorial description, not go much. In fact, this biomining started.
Green belt to be developed, they were planned in the area that was capped. We can see that in the area that we capped, we prepared them in 4 layers. On the top of the waste, after the biomining, we put the gas collection material, basically boulders and stones. Above that, barrier layer with geosynthetic layer and the geo layer. Then we put the drainage layer. On the top of it, we put the geocells with surface layer. I'll show the photographs to see it better. The benefits are immense. The dump site.
We have selected zone 2. The name of the zone is Manali. Area is 41 square kilometer. Watts, the small watts. Actually, it covers totally. We are having 200 watts. It is having only 8 watts. These are the population and households. In this zone, you see.
We are garbage, in the garbage free city, we are having 5-star rank, and we are 4th in 1 to 10 lakh category. In fact, this result matters to us more. In Noida Authority, we are not exercising only municipal corporation role. We have to regulate, control, monetize our
Commissioner in the City Corporation. I have been given topic grievance redressal system, which is a vital part in the administrative structure of any organization. And Mysore City Corporation has been very much into the redressal of the grievances in the core and the grassroots level by emphasizing.
Good morning. We are from Chennai here, and we do the conservancy operations. And we work for 40 square kilometer where the household waste has been collected and it has been segregated into wet waste, dry waste, and domestic hazardous waste. Where wet waste total tonnage what we receive is around 63 tons per day, and out of that 62% has been wet waste, and remaining is 45% is dry waste, and remaining is inert. Where wet waste will be going to the MCC center, and dry waste will be decentralized system. So total landfill is around 3%. This is depending upon the source segregation.
हम लोग इंदौर से हैं। स्वाहा ये IIT इंदौर का इंक्यूबेटेड स्टार्टअप है जो सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट में काम करता है। हमारे पास मोबाइल वेस्ट प्रोसेसिंग व्हीकल है, सोलर कुकर्स हैं, हम लोग जीरो वेस्ट इवेंट्स करवाते हैं, बायोगैस प्लांट्स लगाते हैं और सॉलिड वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट के सारे सोल्यूशंस जैसे MRF एस्टैब्लिशमेंट है और वेस्ट मैनेजमेंट है, ये सारी चीज़ें हम लोग इसके माध्यम से करते हैं।
Provided the Swachh Bharat Survection app, and under that app the Swachh Bharat Survection happened for the last couple of years, and it has, it's a platform at ministry level which helps us to do the surveillance.
कन्वेंशनल सरफेस इरेटर्स का जो कन्वेंशनल इरेटर्स का रिप्लेसमेंट में है ऑक्सीस्टार इरेटर्स, ये नॉर्मली वेस्ट वाटर पे एरेशन टैंक में यूज करते हैं फॉर ऑक्सीजन ट्रांसफर।
So we provide drone surveys according to your liking. Any type of solution that you require, we can provide. And as you can see, we provide EM maps, VTM maps, and analysis from that. Focusing on the garbage situation in our country right now, we can provide you with the site selection. We can provide you surveys regarding the site selection, which can help you select the best site according to you, according to your use. Then after the site has been selected, we can help you to monitor your waste, how much waste is being deposited and how much waste is being done. Even we can calculate the methane gas above you. So thank you, we are GlobaL. We provide many more services. Feel free to contact us or visit our website.